Surprise, motherfucker! What's up? This is Venture Satanis, and here's another video. This one's on gatekeeping, which is a very popular buzzword um, in our neck of the woods, meaning tabletop role playing games. Um, so, for the purposes of this video, and just in general, let's kind of define gatekeeping. So this involves basically three little areas: your social circle, your gaming table, and online groups. So you can gatekeep in any one of these. So when someone says gatekeeping, sometimes they're talking about like their personal gaming table, and then sometimes they're talking about like social media. So I'm trying to encompass like all of it. I've got this Facebook group, which is for conservative role playing gamers and especially OSR. I encourage you guys to join. Uh, Pretty easy to find. It's just conservative OSR and RPG gamers on Facebook. The group's been blown up. It's like almost 250 people over the last month. So that's awesome. Yeah, go check it out. There's hardly any rules, which is awesome. And the gatekeeping, people bring it up in the group. I see people talking about it online, and eventually we all do this to a certain extent. Maybe some of us try harder not to. I don't necessarily think gatekeeping is a bad thing. Sometimes you need gates, and there are reasons for that. Anyway, I'm talking about my three, again, another three, uh, sort of criteria for keeping people out. Um, I'll just leave that as vague as I will. Okay, the first is intent. Um, is the person, let's say, acting out because they want to be disruptive and they want to be an asshat and fuck up your shit, or are they kind of doing it accidentally? So I believe intent matters. Number two, the level of toxicity. I know toxicity and toxic, blah blah blah, is a very woke social justice warrior type of word, and while that's true, it does have use in normal parlance. Um, if someone is really bad, let's just say that. If someone is really bad, um, that's obviously worse than someone who's mildly bad. If which is kind of related to intent, but it's kind of different because you can say like off-color stuff that would be perfectly fine to say like in a 90s movie, or the 80s for that matter. Um, but now it's just kind of like considered bad etiquette, I guess. I mean, that's kind of low on the scale. And high on the scale is um, you're just being a jackass, hardcore, or trying to trying to be like a super edge lord, or the top of the thing would just be like, I don't know, if you're just using like really bad racial slurs, just openly in public, that's pretty bad. That's pretty toxic. But also, if you're demanding that all white people should do this or that, that's just as bad as saying the N word in my mind. Um, because you think white people are terrible, or whiteness is a disease or evil or something like that. That just makes you as racist as someone with a white hood, shouting the N word or something like that. Okay, the last one, number three, is frequency. So if every once in a while they pop their head up, and as a troll would under a bridge, and they say something or text write something nasty. That's one thing. But if they're doing it often, um, that makes things worse, and that just increases the likelihood that you should get rid of them. Um, like I said before in the video, gates are necessary, just like walls are sometimes necessary, or fences, or whatever, what have you, guardrails, and sometimes you need them for the worst of the worst people, and there's nothing wrong with being exclusionary if it benefits everybody. And by everybody, I mean like the supermajority. Not talking about 51%. But if it benefits 90 to 95% of the people involved, then I think, yeah, you're definitely within your rights to keep certain people out. And whether that's pruning your social circle or social media or online groups, the people you game with, what have you. Um, yeah, gatekeeping serves a purpose. You don't want to exclude people for stupid reasons, obviously, because of the way they look or you know certain quirks of the mannerisms or their personality or something, especially if they can't help it. I would never gatekeep because of that, something like that. But yeah, intent, toxicity, and frequency. If any of those are like through the roof, then have no qualms about getting rid of them. Um, your life will be better, and your gaming experience will probably be better too. And other people around you will thank you. People that are at the table that share your social media circle or online group or something like that. Everybody's better off by getting rid of those one or two bad apples that really serve no purpose except for making things worse. Okay, that's it for today. I'm going to try to do another Game Master Fail video tomorrow. Um, and yeah, that's it for now. Um, and the Kickstarter is coming later in the week. What day is it? It's Friday. Probably early next week. So maybe Tuesday. So look for that. It's called Chult After Dark. That's the name of the Kickstarter. And yeah, should be awesome. Okay, bye.